Arthropods make up 80 to 90% of all animal species on Earth today. They're everywhere, in the soil, in the oceans, on land, and even in the air. But it wasn't always like this, and even after they first appeared, they weren't dominant at all. Their rise to power took hundreds of millions of years, and today, paradoxically, that dominance is beginning to slip. If we skip the time before arthropods existed, their earliest forms appear in the early Cambrian. But back then, they were just one evolutionary experiment among many. Trilobites already existed, but they were only getting started. Other groups dominated the seas: brachiopods, echinoderms, various worms, sponges. Arthropods were important, but nowhere near the most numerous. Arthropods were successful, but still not the rulers. The oceans were dominated by brachiopods, mollusks, echinoderms, graptolites. Trilobites were abundant, but still just one group among many. Arthropods finally moved onto land. The first arachnids, centipedes, and probably the earliest insects appeared. But even then, they weren't the most numerous animals. Marine ecosystems were still ruled by brachiopods and mollusks. Only in the Carboniferous, 359 to 299 million years ago, did everything shift. Arthropods, especially insects, exploded in diversity and abundance. Giant forms like Arthropleura and Meganora appeared, but that's not the main story. Arthropods spread into nearly every terrestrial ecosystem. Their biomass surged. For the first time in Earth's history, arthropods became the most numerous animal phylum on the planet. And from that point on, they never lost their lead. Nothing even comes close to them now. 5 to 9 million arthropod species, including 4 to 7 million insect species, 150,000 species of arachnids, 70,000 species of crustaceans, 16,000 species of centipedes and millipedes, and thousands of other forms. Arthropods are everywhere, in the oceans, on land, in the soil, in the air. They form the base of food webs, pollinate plants, recycle nutrients, and keep ecosystems functioning. Arthropods as a whole are declining. Habitat loss, pesticides, light pollution, climate extremes, and fragmented landscapes affect insects, arachnids, crustaceans, and soil arthropods alike. And because they form the foundation of most ecosystems, their decline triggers a chain reaction: less pollination, fewer prey species, poorer soil, and collapsing food webs. Arthropods have been with us for hundreds of millions of years. Since the Carboniferous, they've dominated life on Earth. But that dominance is not guaranteed. And if we lose them, we won't just lose a group of animals. We'll lose one of the fundamental pillars that keeps our planet alive. Their story is one of evolutionary triumph, and a warning that even the most successful life forms can be vulnerable.